to a very special preseason BB Can 6 show with Arisa. All right, look, it's not really a show with Arisa. I mean, we're gonna call Arisa. Like, legit, I got her digits right here. Because I know some of you had questions, and I was like, I don't want to answer them. I'm gonna go right to the source. I'm just gonna bring Arisa on to answer everything for you, and then we're gonna take a little look at the house if you haven't seen what that looks like yet. So, let me remind you guys all first, if you want to see any of our shows back, we just did our cast assessment yesterday, our future blogs, our phone interviews with the house guests, when the house guests come on this show for an hour for you to ask them your questions live, our recap shows, our spoiler shows, everything all season long will be over at yourrealityrecaps.com/bbcan. Now, if you want to watch us do the shows live, consider becoming a fan over at younow.com/realityrecaps, or you can get to the link via our site right here. It is where you can chat live when we do the shows, get alerted when we go live. It's a fun way just for you to watch live, be part of the giveaways, and be part of the community when we're doing the shows live. Of course, a lot of you are asking about the trash draft. The trash draft will officially open tomorrow night, the night of the 8th. Well, I guess that's in 2 nights. The night of the 8th, it'll be open for 5 days. You can make your picks. If you guys don't know what it is, you just make your 5 picks. Then all season long, the house guests do trashy stuff. We add up your trash draft points, and at the end of the season, there's a winner. A few people will be winning prizes. It's totally free to play. It's just a fun thing that we do for you guys, the fans. Now, lastly, if you want to help support our shows, consider becoming a patron over at yourrealityrecaps.com/patron. This Big Brother Can season, we are again bringing back after shows just for patrons. So when we have the house guests on live here for the hour show, when that is over, we will be going live just for the patrons with a mini after show where it's more one-on-one and you guys get to ask your questions to the house guests, maybe hear secrets we can't talk about on the public show, fun stuff like that. Of course, you can always do a one-time donation over at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. Both of those things will really help support getting us to Canada for the finale, so we can live stream things for you guys like we've done every year, like the finale party and the in-house backyard interviews. So your guys' support all season long is the best way to help us be able to bring you more content this season and even going forward into the summer of our Big Brother. So make sure you guys support the show. If you're watching in YouTube, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. That's a really great way to help support for free. If you're listening on iTunes, give us a 5-star rating and a nice review, or just spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your family, install it on their phone, leave comments when we do posts and blogs. Those are all great free ways to help too. But all right, Eric, shut up. We want to hear from Arisa, so let's get her on the phone. Hey Arisa, first I just have to say congratulations being back, new season. Are you excited?
What do you think, Eric? You know me. What do you think? I'm losing it. I am so excited. I just want to get started.
Well, speaking of getting started, Arisa, like you said, I know you. You've done this show many times. It has been brought to my attention. I asked the fans for this phone interview what they wanted to know, and it came to my attention. We have not asked you something very important, and this is probably going to be the hardest question we ever ask you.
Oh my God, I'm terrified. I'm terrified.
As someone who has done Camp Rock, who is the hottest Jonas brother?
Is that a question?
That is a question.
Like, but for real though, is that a question? There's only one answer, and the answer is Nick, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Moving on.
Moving on. This season, there are a ton of super fans. Do you think that that is going to affect the game in a positive way or a negative way?
Okay, here's what I'll say about that. In a traditional season, I'm going to say traditional season as if there isn't a twist in every season of ours and every season of the U.S.'s version.
Right.
Right? But if there were no twists at all, okay, I think a season of superfans could honestly get boring. I'm not going to lie, especially the first half, because traditional game theory states you sleep through the first half. You don't try to win a thing. You throw every competition. You just focus on personal relationships, and then you put it up a notch. Come jury, etc. You get yourself into a big majority alliance, and then you get a couple side alliance. Like, I know all the theory, right?
Yeah.
But this season, and you're going to see it in the premiere, there is something that is going to happen that will throw those traditional rules out the window. Because I don't know if you know, I'm sure you do, on newbie seasons, what you typically see is unanimous votes.
Yep.
Right? The first couple votes tend to be unanimous. People find one target as long as it's not them. They all say it's what the house wants as a cop-out, and they all do that just to get through the week. You don't see that so often in seasons with returning players, but in a new season, wouldn't it be nice if there was something that would just get rid of all of that kumbaya, and just get right to the meat of it? And that's what's going to happen. So I cannot wait to hear your review of our premiere.
I know. I cannot wait to tune in tomorrow night. Okay, so we saw your house tour. We saw this heaven and hell theme in the house tour. Fans are wondering, what are you hoping is the more dominant gameplay? Like, are you hoping to see people play a more nice game in heaven or a more dirty hell game?
Eric, have you met me?
I know.
What do you what do you think? Honestly, every once in a while, I'll see somebody show up and say, I just want to play a loyal game. I want to play with integrity. I don't want to lie. And I'm like, what show are you on? Most of the time, those people are dead in the water and they get eaten alive by other house guests who are willing to use everything in their arsenal, which sometimes means really good behavior and other times means some of the most cutthroat action that you've ever seen. So, I just want players who are fearless. Right. That's what I want, more than anything else. If they're going to play like nice guy loyal, okay, but be fearless. Stand up for your friends. Put people on blast. Do that in a way where I want to watch you, and I'm excited about what you're going to do next. There's nothing I hate more than a fearful player. And so often, even with the best of intentions, there are players who say, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And you really honestly don't know until they start playing whether they're about that life or not. So I'm just really excited to see some of these people who've only played in theory in their head for years and years and years actually get in the game and try to, cause some chaos. I want a fun season. I want great characters to watch.
And we know that you can and will hold their feet to the fire if they're having a little trouble.
You know it. You know it.
Fans wanted to know, we got this question a bunch for you too, which I thought was interesting. If you got to go into the house, what would we see in your HOH basket? Because we all know you're going to win in HOH. What are some things that you would want?
Are you familiar with ketchup chips?
Oh, yes, I am familiar.
Okay, there you go. It's a very Canadian thing, and they're absolutely delicious. There would be some fresh poutine in there. Okay. I'm trying to think of all the most Canadian things. I would find a little maple syrup just to hang around in case I get put on slop. I would cut whoever put me on slop, but it's good to have some maple syrup lying around. And then, your average, photos of kids for those sappy moments. But I have a feeling I'd be a lot more like Karen, which is have that emotional moment and then be like, okay, moving on to something that really matters.
Exactly. All right. Last question, Arisa, and I do love this one as well. Do you think that we will ever see a Canada versus the U.S. Big Brother season?
Okay, well, I'm not going to lie. It sounds like a dream.
It does.
It sounds like a dream. There are so many iconic players to come out of BBUS and so many iconic, even in 5 seasons, to come out of Big Brother Canada. And I would love to see how they stacked up against one another. I think it'd be interesting. Wouldn't you watch, Eric? Would you not die for that season?
Oh, I have my own.
I'm dying even thinking about it.
I'm dying even thinking about it. I hope it happens. I'd like to see it this summer. Let's make that happen, Arisa.
Okay, me and you both, baby.
Okay, let's do it. Arisa, I know you have to go. I know you have many more phone calls to make. Thank you for taking the time to answer some fan questions.
Oh, my pleasure. You're doing God's work out there, Eric.
All right, we will see you tomorrow night for the premiere.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Well, I hope you guys liked hearing what Arisa had to say. Now, I want to go and I want to look at this house. So if you guys haven't seen the official house pictures, we're going to get into it right now for all of you guys. So first up is the new studio. I am loving this new BB Can 6 with the little, that's like a little Photoshop filter there for those of you that don't know. But I love the new stage. It's more simple. It's more refined. I do actually love it. Now, the house, for those of you guys that don't know, is going with specifically a heaven and hell theme that's like an impressionist painting, I believe is how Arisa described it. So I love parts of this house, and then other parts of the house I'm like, that was an interesting choice. Now, first one that I love is this entryway from the backyard into the house. It's kind of like this big tiki torchy statue mouth of hell. And I mean, how poetic. Obviously, you are going to hear people talking 24/7. So obviously you need to go into the mouth of the big demon to get into the house. Now, next up, we have the bathroom, which is like a cloud themed, probably where you will see us be doing the exit interviews. It's very interesting. These cloud sinks and bowls, cloud showers. It looks... Here's the thing, like you can kind of see the hallway there on the right. It has like the big fluffy clouds. I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like it. But I just feel like it's a little kitty there. Maybe it's gonna look good on camera. This is just my first impressions. P.S. It is Big Brother season and I reserve the right to be a hypocrite about every single thing that I say. So I'm totally allowed to change my mind and be like, oh my god, I love it, I'm standing it when I watch it on TV. But for right now, I'm just saying, just looking at these pictures, I don't know that I love that so much. Now, let's go up to the upstairs bedroom, which, the HOH room, oh my god. I very much like this HOH bedroom. It's feeling a little helly. It's feeling a little Fires of Hell, but also a little impressionistic painting-y. I like that it has like the Garden of Eden vines hanging down and like the different colors. It's kind of like, ooh, it's hell, but it could also be a fun hell. And then you go around the corner into their bathroom, and I feel like this would make me motion sick. Like it looks like you're in or under water. I don't even know how to begin to describe how I feel about that. P.S. Way different than the pool downstairs, which is like a pool from hell. The pool from hell is like a big pool from hell. I don't want to swim there. I have news for you. Let's look at more of downstairs for a minute, because all of downstairs is hell. Literally, I would have such anxiety living downstairs. Here is, even though I think this is really cool, here is the, I guess this is the entryway to the hot tub. It is the hot tub hallway. Beautiful. I love these vines, and it's very like Cinderella going over into the beautiful hot tub area. Much bigger this year. It is a new house this season. I do find it interesting that even with a new house, they kind of kept the same floor plan. But this hot tub area to me definitely looks bigger, newer, and obviously inside. Again, vast difference from the pool of hell downstairs. Oh, wait a minute. This is not the pool of hell. I apologize. I'm already wrong. This is the have not room. All right, why is that so bad? Is it going to smell? I'm an idiot. I didn't even read that it said that was the have not room. I wanted to not look at these pictures ahead of time. I wanted to look at them with all of you so you can get my live reaction. This is the have not room. So maybe that smells. What if they have to sleep in the water? No, there's plenty of room around the water. I don't think that that's that uncomfortable. That looks a lot more comfortable to me than the bones from last year, anyway. Okay, let's continue back downstairs and look at the kitchen. I don't enjoy these colors. I don't enjoy that it looks like it's on fire. I don't know if those little fire pieces on the wall are animated and they're always going to be like running a fire effect the whole time. It just gives me anxiety. It gives me a lot of anxiety. Now, when you look at like the pull-backed version of downstairs, it does look elegant looking up into the loft where it's more heavenly as opposed to the downstairs hell. I love the eye. I love that they incorporated the eye into the house. Very Big Brother UK. Love the stained glass. Think that looks beautiful. I do love this pulled back vision of the whole entire layout of the house. I think it's beautiful. For some of you, I know you like to see, since game does happen in the storage pantry room. Here is the pantry room this season. Of course, they have their laundry services there as well. Then we go back upstairs to some of the normal bedrooms. We have this red rose. Look, I'm just gonna be honest. All I think about is dust. I see those roses. I think dust collectors, allergy hell. I think allergy hell right away when I see a rose, but then I just think after like 1 month, those rose petals, you hit into them, there's dust flying everywhere. No one is cleaning that house. It's like an allergy nightmare in this room. And if the red version wasn't enough, well, guess what? There's also the white version. I don't know why we keep giving these house guests white rooms when we know full well that they make everything dirty. The Big Brother Can house loves to make everything white, even though they know these people are dirty. Although I guess they're cleaner than our cast. Here is a looking down. This is kind of outside of the HOH room, looking down onto the house. I think that looks pretty. I like the upstairs. It's very calming. I don't know how often I would spend downstairs. Now, lastly, oh my God, the voting room. There is legit a drawbridge over to the Angel of Death chair. That is sickening. That chair, oh my God, I would feel like I was being sucked into hell in that chair. Not a fan of that chair. That chair scares me. I'm going to be flat out honest, that chair scares me. So that is your quick look at the Big Brother Can house. Obviously, tomorrow night is when the show is going to premiere. We are going to be live tweeting, so make sure you're following us at Reality Recaps. We will probably be going live right after the show, waiting for the feeds to kick off and having a feed kickoff party. So again, make sure that you are following us on YouNow, yourrealityrecaps.com/YouNow. Become a fan over there. It's completely free. You'll be notified every single time that we go live, or you can just, like I said, catch this show, all of our shows back over at yourrealityrecaps.com/bbcan. I want to thank Arisa so much for taking a few minutes to call in with us. And again, if you want to help support our shows, you guys know the free ways to do it. Share, thumbs up, like, rate, review, leave comments, share with your friends. Those are all great free ways. If you want to help financially support us, consider becoming a patron for exclusive shows just for patrons, the after shows this season just for patrons, prize giveaways every week, access to the patron-only Facebook group, or you can always do a one-time donation at yourrealityrecaps.com/PayPal. Great ways to help support our shows, let us keep doing what we do, and get us to Canada again to bring you guys the content that, well, nobody else has done yet. You guys have loved it the past few years that we've done it, so we hope you'll support us to help us keep getting there year after year. And I will see you guys tomorrow night on YouNow. Bye for now, everybody. Bye.